the revolution, Part 8. There were more secular National Front opposition for the revolution, against the revolution, of course. They were based in the urban middle class and wanted the Shah to adhere to the Iranian constitution of 1906 rather than to replace him with theocracy. But it lacked the cohesion and organization of Khomeini's forces. Communist groups, primarily the Tudeh Party of Iran and Fidayane guerrillas, had been weakened considerably by government oppression and government repression. Despite this, the guerrillas did help play an important part in the final February 1979 overthrow, delivering the regime its coup d'etat. The most powerful guerrilla group, People's Mujahideen, was leftist Islamicist, opposed the influence of clergy as reactionary. Some important clergy did not follow Khomeini's lead. Popular Ayatollah Mahmoud Taleghani supported the left, while perhaps the most senior and influential Ayatollah in Iran, Muhammad Kazim Shariatmadar, first remained aloof from the politics and then came out in support of the democratic revolution. Khomeini worked to unite the opposition behind him, except for the unwanted atheistic Marxist, focusing on the socio-economic problems of the Shah's government, such as corruption and unequal income and development, while avoiding specific while avoiding specifics among the public that might divide the factions, particularly his plan for the clerical rule, which he believed most Iranians had become prejudiced against as a result of propaganda campaign by the Western imperialists. In the post Shah era, some revolutionaries who clashed with the theocracy and were suppressed by his movement complained of deception. They complained of deception. But in the meantime, anti Shah unity was maintained. Let's talk about 1970 to 1977. Several events in 1970s set the stage for the 1979 revolution. The 1971 2500 year celebration of the Persian Empire at Persepolis, organized the government, was attacked for its extravagance as the foreigners revealed on drink forbidden by Islam. Iranians were not only excluded from the festivities, some were starving. 5 years later, the Shah angered pious Iranian Muslims by challenging the first year of the Iranian solar calendar from the Islamic Hijri to accession to the throne by Cyrus the Great. Iran jumped overnight from the Muslim year 1355 to the royalistic year 2535. So, as the change of calendar was there, it certainly infuriated the public. The oil boom of the 1970s produced an alarming increase in inflation, waste, and an accelerating gap between the rich and poor, the city and the country. There was the gap between the rich and the poor. There was the gap between the village and the city, along the presence of tens of thousands of unpopular, skilled foreign workers who were a burden on Iranian economy.